about it. That's going to be a terrific, terrific match. Then we're going to turn our attention back to the loser side of things and D-Disciple to bring us in.
All right, that concludes both sides of the winter semis. So it looks like we're going to have a repeat of last year of Ally versus Zero in winners finals. But let's get back to the loser side. So on my player one side, can I get Mr. R back on stage? And over on player two, his opponent from Misfits, Lurr. No interviews this time, guys. Let's start off right out. All right, Coney, EE, take it away, please.
All right, guys, so Larry against Mr. E coming up right now. Larry, of course, defeating MVD to get here. Meanwhile, or I'm sorry, not Mr. E, sorry, Mr. R instead. Mr. E was defeated by E Sam.
Yep.
Too many misters, I think.
There are a lot of misters here.
Yeah.
It really is.
There's Mr. Eric, too, who isn't here, but I know he's from the Midwest originally.
Some little kid bumped into me earlier and called me Mister. I was like, damn, I'm old. I was not about that, man.
So now you're another one. There you go. Okay. You're Mr. P.
It's Mr. P?
Yeah.
I'm Mr. R.I.P., man. I ain't going to make it. It's rough out here.
All right, guys, so we've got another classic set coming up for you. It's Larry Lurr against Mr. R. Larry Lurr, of course, representing Misfits, and Mr. R is a free agent, baby. Go ahead, hit him up.
Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. You know, obviously he had that brief stint with Elevate, and, you know, for whatever reason, that didn't work out for too long, man. So he is back on the free market for all of you guys. And let me tell you something, man. This is a guy, like, if you're looking to pick somebody up big, there's no reason you should not be sliding into those DMs.
So here we go, guys. Town and City is the first pick. Larry obviously very comfortable on this stage. He chose it before against MVD.
And obviously very comfortable in this matchup as well, man. You think about those countless battles he's had against Void, you know, somebody who's, of course, at Mr. R's level, you know, can match him for the most part, man. But just, you know, the little intricacies that make these two different is really what goes into play. I really think Mr. R's just stage control and decision-making at times, just really what kind of push him a little further in my book as just that top dog Sheik right now.
Absolutely, I agree. And you saw right there, he kept stuffing Larry, who was trying to illusion to the ledge and get that side beat. And he knows that Larry doesn't have a jump, but he follows him all the way off with those needles. Not much happened. That could have spelled disaster.
I think he might have been hoping perhaps the Vanish would have caught him right there, but I think he was just using that more so to make sure his stock was not in any kind of danger. And for the most part right now, not looking too bad, though I do see Larry here on the hunt. Oh my goodness, but walks into a forward air, accompanied by a nice up air string. Well done to Mr. R there.
Yeah, and he's only at 63%, but remember, Larry has shown that percent doesn't mean much. If he hits you with one up air, he might be able to take you all the way to the top.
Absolutely.
Gets that up tilt into the up air. Mr. R going to try to land, and he lands aggressively. He's able to make it.
Applying pressure on this shield right now. So I got to be so cautious right now. Fox with a myriad of moves that can kill you around these percents here. Mr. R knowing that and doing a good job here at extending this lead despite that risky percent here.
He's doing it in a very careful manner. Fox can explode with an up smash, you know, an up air, a back air near the ledge. But Mr. R is doing an excellent job of avoiding all those setups. And right now he's got 61%. But just as I say that, he jumps right into a Fox back air, and that's his stock.
They got the trade right there, but that's definitely going to be beneficial to Larry, who was desperate to get that stock off here. Now we're going to see him try and make up this deficit, man. Mr. R, a lot of these game ones I'm seeing him play has just been off to such a strong and sturdy lead. If it's set against allies, any indication, man, don't let that game one fool you, man. It can still go either way.
Exactly. That's kind of the pain of Sheik, unfortunately. He gets that in there. Larry, excellent spacing. Walking away from that, doesn't get much out of it, only 6%.
Okay.
Mr. R taking the trade on that, very intelligent. Oh. Larry goes a little bit too high on that illusion.
What a catch right there. Just sniffing him out. And back-to-back kills courtesy of that up air.
Tilt to the up air is such a powerful combination.
And you really see what happens when, you know, Sheik is able to just get those good setups, right? You're not going to see people living to 200% against her. And Mr. R, one of the most efficient Sheiks, if not the most efficient Sheik you'll ever find out.
I'm not surprised to hear the character switch on this one. That is Donkey Kong coming through.
Yep.
Historically, a pretty difficult matchup for Sheik in a lot of instances. So we'll have to see how this goes. And Larry has joked that he is a DK main who uses Fox for DK's bad matchups. And this, not really one of them, I don't think.
I would agree with you on that one here. This DK, very, very experienced man, you know, very polished. It's absolutely a matchup that he is pretty comfortable in. It'll be interesting to see how it goes here against Mr. R. I know it was Tweak at Royal Flush who actually kind of rolled the dice in this matchup. It worked out one time, not twice though. So.
Yeah, it is. It's very volatile. I mean, I joked about DK winning this matchup. It just seems that way just because DK can, you know, get those grab combos and kill Sheik very early, easily, but it's not easy for DK to get on that damage. You just saw him take so much percent. Mr. R with this weird evasion, but he gets grabbed anyway.
Yeah, that was kind of like a panic. You see Larry just kind of smirking because Mr. R was put into a situation where it was like, okay, panic auction. I just want to get out the way, but no, that option fully covered by Larry Lurr.
And this is where things get nasty because his down is stuck, but he catches Larry jumping, almost gets the kill, but DK is just so damn heavy. He's not able to do it.
He's a big boy.
This is what's so hard, trying to get that kill confirmed, but eventually gets it with that late nair, and that is exactly the spark Mr. R needed.
Yeah, even if he didn't get that stock off right there, one thing she can do so well is just bouncing fishing whenever DK is trying to just up B. You just do that good placement right there, and just like that, DK gets sent back and forth off that stage, and that's not really going to do him any favors there. But luckily, not in that situation is Larry here. Slight lead. Though I see Mr. R starting to go to work right there. And those up Bs he's using to kind of escape that pressure. Not doing him too much favors, man.
No, there's no platforms around to save him. He's not hitting the initial hit to kind of knock him around. You'd see DK, his biggest challenge is actually getting off the...
Oh,
no way, don't do it! Don't do it to him! He tried to air dodge!
And you gotta know Mr. R having just kind of nightmare flashbacks from that first Evo Smash 4 was that where Zero kind of did a similar situation right there, set him up on that top platform. It wasn't an up smash this time, though. It was an up air, courtesy of that that DK, man. Oh my God.
We're both losing it back here because every time that happens, you know Mr. R is just having these flashbacks and like all these memories of the time that happened at Evo. And he air dodged too early, and you hear it. Larry actually going back to Fox. Guess this is a stage counter.
He's satisfied, man. We're in Wisconsin, man. He'll take his cheese and dip. That's it, baby. That's it.
All right, Battlefield for the next game. Not surprised we're seeing Fox on this one. We saw him take so much percent when he was in the air against Mr. R. And again, we talked about how that matchup, DK against Sheik, can be so back and forth, so volatile, and we just saw why.
All right, so back to the Fox he goes here. Hoping to have similar results. I'm sure Mr. R not too mad, though, to see this Fox make its return after that game number 2. These two really can't just go either way. Anytime these guys face off, always a classic for sure.
Absolutely.
It's two of the game's best right here, duking it out.
Good stuff by Larry, footstooling out of that situation. Avoids the bouncing fish.
Wow, actually came up with the dare.
It's kind of surprising on that.
I've seen that a couple times, man, but that's in another game called Melee. So.
Yeah. Gets that ledge trap on the up tilt into the back air. Smart stuff. Okay. Both of these guys are going to be looking to ledge trap their opponent. Mr. R always has that, you know, retreating there, and Larry always has that patented up tilt.
Oh, okay, not going to get the grab on the follow. We've seen so many times Mr. R has been able to do that here. Sniper with the needles. Great tech from Larry right there. Keeps himself out of a precarious situation. I know Mr. R was looking to put him in.
Absolutely what he needed. He has so many games worth of experience on that tech. Very smart on his part. Does land the back air. He's going for this up tilt again, and he gets it, and the air dodge. Exactly what he wants. Mr. R has got to watch that R button. Maybe not hit it so much.
I'm telling you, man, Larry loves putting people in those kind of pressure situations because he can always just anticipate what's your best option to get out of here. I know you're shook. I know you're scared. What would I do in this situation? What he would do? Take advantage.
Exactly. Whoa, okay, goes for the up smash. That was a little wild, but I guess he thought that it was a free one, but unfortunately that box is super small to be able to hit. He goes for a forward smash also. Just kind of hitting the C-stick a whole bunch of times. Yep. Larry going to take full advantage. Nice.
Oh, wow, I like that walk away. Catches him with the up tilt. Again, walking such a powerful tool in Smash 4, baby.
Yeah. You have every option available to you when you are running. Basically, all you can do is, you know, either shield or dash attack, maybe grab, but not much. But right there, he shows why it's so strong to walk. Gets the up air. He's going to follow him. No air dodge from Mr. R. He knows.
Absolutely, man. Showing why Fox is such an incredible character. Oh, yeah, just going for that fair, and he's going to get that stock. Mr. R, I like the fact he committed to that because he was in a hard time right there, man. You got to get something going when Larry is just kind of handling you in such a fashion there. Ooh, the nair will confirm it to the up smash. And that will confirm the winner of game number 3 being Larry.
I really like the confidence from Mr. R to go out there and hit that forward air and have the exact timing. Super good on his part. Fortunately, it was a little bit too little, too late. Larry landing the nair up smash confirmed. Right now, Larry is up 2-1. I think Mr. R let him know the counter pick, and I guess we're going to stay with Fox. And as you said, that Donkey Kong staying in the pocket right now. Final destination, pick for Game 4. Mr. R's last breath.
That's a one and done, man. I'm telling you, we're not going to see that DK anymore, man.
Yep.
He's got full confidence in this Fox, and as he should. You saw how dominating he took that last game with authority. Oh, my goodness, but here comes some nice pivots on the part of Mr. R, and he's just tacking on some good damage.
Already up to 61. Larry going to take a little bit of damage off that rapid jab, but Mr. R fires right back. Now he's in the bad position off stage. Larry just kind of giving him the ledge. He's going to go ahead and retreat to the left-hand side. Mr. R with stage control, but Larry trying to wrestle it right back from him.
Mr. R doing a good job with the evasion for the most part here. Oh, catches him in the air right there. Great placement by Mr. R. All right, probably trying to keep him off stage, though. Larry able to make it back, but only to find himself off stage yet again on the left side of things. These nairs covering a lot of ground so far for Mr. R.
Mr. R just always with the correct option to keep you off the stage, try to rack up as much damage as possible. But again, that can kind of come back to bite Sheik just because Rage is such a powerful option. If he gets hit by one, nair or up tilt or something, he might perish.
Yeah, not out of the realm of possibilities by any means here. And I think Larry knows that. Mr. R too, man. That's why you see him. He's desperate to get this kill off, man. Don't get it twisted. He's not going to take his foot off the grass anytime soon here. They're trying to get in there. Oh, Larry trying to force that up smash. Dash attack almost getting the stock off.
Yeah, a little bit wild on that one, but he got away with it. Goes for the up tilt, and jab, forward tilt is all he needs. Mr. R with a comfortable lead.
All right. Looking to extend it. Oh, Larry with the good catch right there. Not going to be enough to get the stock off. But that, however, will do it. The up tilt up there. The classic right there.
And listen, that was so intelligent. The first time he knew he was going to air dodge, went for the Firefox. The second time he says Mr. R is not going to air dodge because he knows I'm going for it. I'm going straight for the up air. So smart by Larry.
Beautiful conditioning right there. Just like that, still with a very fighting chance here in this matchup. You see Mr. R looking to get back to a lot of the same here that we saw in that first stock.
He's got him up in the air. Good forward air by Mr. R. Larry wisely teching away. But instead, he's going to jump right into that shield grab, take a lot of percent on that.
A lot of damage right here. He's going to kind of box his way out of this corner here. Oh, but only to run into the clutches of Mr. R right there. Had the grab waiting, but Mr. R finds himself on the receiving end of some big hits. Back and forth these guys go right here. The percent lead, though, favoring Mr. R.
Just barely, though. I mean, it looks like a big lead, right? That looks like a 45% lead.
Until you remember, it's Fox.
Exactly. Fox has such explosive killing options. He gets out of that situation with the Firefox. That's a lot of damage tacked on. 94 to 111. Mr. R has to be careful how he gets back on this stage.
Oh, this is a terrifying situation to be in here. Truly is last hit, and it will be the last hit of that set. Mr. R with the lead the majority of the set, but the no quit, no die attitude of Larry keeps him alive, and he will take that 3-1.
As soon as that dare came out, that was the moment. He was either going to, just kind of shield poke or get popped up by it, or he was going to shield the whole thing. Unfortunately, Mr. R, for whatever reason, just does not get the whole thing shielded. He gets popped up with that perfect placement for the up smash. Larry will advance.
And Larry, I mean, he might as well be 10 out of 10 perfect when it comes to situations like that. He is not going to allow you to have a second chance at life when it comes to those situations. And kudos to him, too, man. He was kind of getting bippity-bopped all around the stage for the most part to start things off, man. But held it down and got the dub.
Yeah, that first game was nasty. But he switched over to the Donkey Kong, was getting slapped up a whole bunch, and then that ending where Mr. R air dodges on the platform again. That keeps happening. He did it again, and he got grabbed again. Let's go ahead and watch the replays. We'll show it to you. Let's go.
Take it away, baby.
So right now, as you can see, this is the final kill of game one. Mr. R catching that illusion with the down tilt. Earlier on in the set, he actually catched the forward tilt into the up air, just paying dividends for him.
And that would force Larry's hand right here, bringing out the Donkey Kong. And this, just a little bit of strange reactions here. Mr. R with the panic option. Larry beautifully executed right here, and that would be the stock.
There you go. And you already know what this is. We talked about it. So he's already taken so much percent, getting so much, and then that was it. The grenade. Such a mistake. Going for the warrior press right here.
This is
throws
the
him up.
man.
Oh, there it is.
Evil all over again, man.
A big old hand to Donkey Kong, getting him with that up air. Donkey Kong's got to have a headache at this point with all those. Right there, as you can see
that was
again.
Tremendous.
That's the Larry classic, man. We see that a million times. As do we this. Double jab into the up B right there.
But it wasn't for the kill. It was for the mean setup right here. No air dodge this time. Going to go right into that up air and seal that stock away. And that is what will lead to this comeback here. Puts himself in perfect position, clips him out of the shield, and the up smash to seal the deal.
Yeah, and if you watched, actually, Larry shaking his head at the end of that, saying, no, he definitely should have shielded that. He kind of gave that to me. There are these critical errors for Mr. R. Throwing the grenade, you know, getting shield poked by that down air. Just these slight errors that Larry is just going to absolutely run away with.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's too talented not to exploit those kind of situations, man. You just know it's going to happen. So well done on his part. Earned that victory, man, but a good effort by Mr. R again. You know, Mr. R just absolutely the model of consistency. You know what I mean? I can't remember the last top 8 outside of Civil War I haven't seen this man in.
Absolutely, and we're going to kick it back over to D-Disciple to introduce the next competitors. D, take it away.